Alright, so, oops, no, what am I doing? Of all the places I should probably, you know, here, let me just, look at this. It keeps pushing on me. Alright, so of all the places I should probably be wearing my mask, in the bathroom, at the hospital, yeah, of course. I mean, so I'm wearing, when we are wearing masks to prevent me from getting any kind of like sickness, cold or otherwise, before my treatment, and then we'll continue to because my immune system will obviously be super compromised while I'm having radiation and chemo, and so we'll be masking up, not for COVID, I mean, yes, we need to make sure I don't get COVID, but for anything, any little cold or anything. This might seem odd because I am recording while I'm on the toilet, but that's something I do. So I'm not gonna do anything different. I talk to people while I'm in the toilet. I talk to my friends and family all the time. Don't have any kind of, you know, poop or pee shyness. Probably because when I was younger, when I was a wayward teen, in my disease of alcoholism and addiction, I spent a lot of time with, someone said I'm off an alert that they were having a problem. Are they okay? Oh, they're okay. I accidentally pulled the cord. A lot of time locked up with, you know, a cellmate or whatever, just right next to me while using the bathroom. So there's a lot of what we call courtesy flushing if we're passing a bowel movement, just immediately flushing it to try and circumvent the disastrous the cloud of vapor that no one needs to be subject to. So yeah, I'm just gonna sometimes have time on the toilet. Right now, I'm going both. Mostly just pee. It's fine. It's whatever. I also don't mind having the door open, not in the hospital or public places for other people's sake, but at home I have an open door policy. And Sue also has, my sister Sue, so she has bathroom anxiety when people are in the bathroom. Sometimes we've come a long way with that, but there is bathroom anxiety from her. The origin of that PTSD is her birth mom was a hardcore drug addict, and Sue and her little brother, who was 1 year younger than her, that's where she was with her birth mom for her first 3 years of life, and her mother would lock herself in the bathroom for hours on end, and you know, probably doing various nefarious things, or you know, just addiction, you know, self-medicating, and then possibly, you know, nodding out, passing out in the bathroom, and then Sue and her little brother were just trapped outside alone for hours on end. So there's something that's carried over. So when someone is going number two, there's anxiety that comes up because she thinks there's a fear that it'll last a long time. And that's what she now associates with people taking a long time when they pass it all. So But when I first met her, when we first came into each other's lives 25 years ago, there was a lot of self-harm surrounding that. So if someone was in the bathroom too long, then she would start to bite her hands or slam her fingers in the drawer or the door. There we go. And so we have different ways of dealing with that. So what I found is that when I talk to her while I'm using the facilities and, remind her that she's okay, she's not going to let herself, or, the world's not going to end, the sky's not falling, and engage with her and talk to her about the importance of loving herself and being nice to herself rather than the self-harm, that has done a world of difference and has helped me to do the same. And so now she is doing so much better. She's made so much progress with the bathroom situation. It still comes up, but she has tools and she can, and it depends, depending on her level of anxiety about other things, or but she's doing so well. She hasn't done any level of self-harm in so long, to my knowledge. And anyhow, so that is the story of why I'm going to be recording on the toilet, and also because that's how I am, and that's how I am with other people in my life. So it's gotta be, I just really want to stay true to the keeping it real thing, and I want to be as just raw authenticity, and as ugly or as uncomfortable as that might be for other people. But all right, bye. Oh, sorry, to have my labs done, and now it's time to get my CT scan next. Okay. I love Daniel so much. He's amazing. He's so supportive and beyond anything. Last night was so weird to see that, to see how it appeared. It's very rare that we have that dynamic, but it has come up, and it's like we have fun with it, but then seeing it from an outside of ourselves is so different. It was just like, oh, it's so not what it feels like when we're in it. But anyhow, okay, who cares? All right, love you, love you, love you.